Oh shit. Hey everybody, it's the Mad Master, and I have an announcement to make. And I probably referenced it in a previous video that I just did, but anyways, I'll say it yet again. This software is so quick at recording videos, you're going to see a hell of a lot more coming up. And the future of this channel is that this will have probably, this might actually be a daily video. It might turn out to be that because this software is so streamlined and fast that I spent literally just 20 minutes doing 4 videos, and that's unprecedented. And the bandwidth is way less than my other programs. I'm just going to delete the other programs, which fucking shit. So this doesn't have the best quality, but I'm going to try to improve that as time goes on. I just try to ram the videos onto YouTube as much as possible because this is kicking some ass. I'm seriously. So, and I was giving an update on my life because I did that a couple months ago. So I'm working at home. Just the other day, I made the decision to start dating again, and I'm trying to get back into that, even though you're supposed to, according to some articles, you're supposed to like be 6 feet apart and wear a mask when having sex or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not built that way, so I'm not going to do it. So on that note, I just want to say that nobody I know who's dating any or trying to date is doing that. Um, I happen to live in a state that has a lower number of cases every day, pretty much. But now they're talking about younger people are getting it. Oh my god, you know. You gotta look at the daily deaths, you know, and the hospitalizations or long-term hospitalizations rather than, you know, the number of cases, because that's just going to always fool people. And of course, these sensationalist articles talking about that. But anyways, I'm back to dating. I'm working on the album that I've been working on since early last year, Pathless Lands Bloodlines album, which is going to be 2 years in the making once it's done. I'm pretty sure over 2 years in the making, possibly. I consider it my magnum opus of music because, I mean, there's stuff that's from when I was a teenager on there, like literally riffs and ideas, songs. There's like this song, particularly about based on a William S. Burroughs novel that's on there. There's another song that was one of the first riffs I wrote that embarrassingly old, very thrash metal. It's not from the thrash metal era. I'm not that old, but you know, it's from the era afterward. So you know, when some of that stuff is very old, but very varied, has a lot of different stuff. I have one singer that's working on the whole thing. I found another singer, but he's kind of not seeming to be motivated lately to do this, unfortunately. But you know, we'll see what happens. Also working on some websites like Metal Warriors, Metal Madness. I'm going to try to get that back up and running. I'm probably going to do a separate channel. I'm going to do another, maybe a couple of reviews on this channel because I want to separate my politics and my music stuff, because it's like some of that stuff is just a little too intense for some of these guys. And you know, there's always like controversial people in metal that probably be like, this fucking liberal, oh my god, MAGA forever. Or they might think what I say about some other stuff is like, oh my god, he's an edgelord. Oh shit, you know. So that's what the future of this this channel looks like. And you know, I have my Metal Warrior 777 channel, which is my music channel, which will have a lot of my music. Working on a shit ton of music. I just released a new EP. It's on Bandcamp. It's all acoustic except for some of the, you know, symphonic emulated instruments on it and some of the spacier parts and stuff. What else? You know, I'm doing a dating website with my friend. It's not for me, but it was a good idea. I'm not going to give too much away about that. It's I I would probably not use it because I don't agree with some of the criteria that I'll just put it this way. Once it launches, I'll probably announce it, but it's not really what I would do as far as stuff goes. But it's an interesting concept, and I'm trying to design that. Taking shit tons of Udemy and Coursera classes, and I'm working at home, which is a pain in the ass because they put me back in my old job because we're so busy and we have average handle time. Handle this, motherfucker. Oh, I hope he doesn't see it. My boss doesn't see that. I hate my fucking job. I want to get out of there, become self-employed, sit in this chair, do stuff like I am now because I'm working for the job. But my, it's kind of a assistant supervisor job is kind of out the window because of that's what it would be considered as assistant supervisor because we're so busy, so we have to take the regular calls that I was doing 2 years ago, which I almost quit about anyways because we're so fucking busy. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. And if they see my video, that's fine. I just hate it. It's hell. Maybe it'll get better though. There's some other departments that I don't mind, but we'll see. Oh shit, what's going on? Why am I so out of focus now? Oh, what happened to my focus? I think that's all, because my, oh, there we go. That was weird. Anyways, I'm just blabbling about my life now. So, trying to find a place to move to. So my roommate wants me out of here. I don't blame him. I've actually changed though. I've been less of a slob the last few months. But other stuff I'm doing, I'm getting very interested in manifestation stuff, as you probably have seen from my more recent videos. Watching a lot of Joseph Ally and Roxy Talks, and also God, what is it called? Some other stuff I'm watching too. I really like those two particularly. I was really into Agnes Vivarelli for a while because, well, you can watch a previous video of mine and probably guess what I was watching that for. But I kind of got out of that a little bit because I was just kind of like, I don't know. I really like Roxy, like how she breaks stuff down. Probably be a cool person to hang out with, honestly. Not like interested in her or anything bullshit, unless she's married or whatever. I'm just saying she'd be a cool person to hang out with. Very great, even has a sense of humor and great point of view about stuff. More down to earth, actually, in some ways about that stuff. So, been watching a lot of that. I'm trying to watch less stuff about the virus because it's more. I don't think I'm scared of the virus as much as people's reaction to it, even though the virus is kind of scary. But like I said, in previous videos, the death rate for people below 45 years of age is pretty small. But that doesn't mean there's no risk. But there's risks in every facet of life, including when you aren't careful with, females. There's all sorts of risks in life. So, yeah, I don't know. This video's stupid, but it's just kind of an update. It's not stupid, but back into Tony Robbins. Doing Tony Robbins' Personal Power 2, The Driving Force. Despite what people think of Tony Robbins and what controversies he's had lately, he's actually kind of a COVIDiot lately with some of his videos because he's been questioning a lot of stuff, which is interesting for him. But of course, some of it I agree with. But of course, because I'm an edgelord, fucking douchebag, I mean, I even have a fucking alt-right symbol on my shirt. See? It's in Surfroom shirt. It's a fucking Viking symbol. So, like on that note, they these alt-right Nazi whatever fuckers co-opted these Viking symbols from hundreds or thousands of years ago or whatever, and should they be blamed for having these symbols? I think this shirt was probably made years before that shit got co-opted in these Asatru or fucking Nazi movements. I sincerely doubt this Viking folk metal band is a Nazi band. They've never been accused of it. But, what do you do? Am I going to go around with this shirt on, say, someone accosts me about it, which they haven't. Actually, I have an interesting story about that. So, sometimes I'm trying to find it. It might be on the floor here somewhere. No, it's not. Somewhere around here. My fucking place is a complete dump right now, by the way. I'm probably going to clean it after this video. But an ex of mine, when I was wearing I had a picture, you know, with the Viking, the Thor's hammer, and this famous picture of me, actually, because I have this leather jacket and it's in black and white. It's my classic, you know, one of my classic profile pics. There's people like, I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm just saying it's a classic picture now, from like 2012, actually. And she was like, for a second, she said she thought I might be alt-right because I'm wearing a fucking Viking. Even though she was like into some of that stuff, but she was younger as far as the music goes. Whatever. I don't know. It was funny. But, so yeah, that's my update. Trying to move forward in life. I was going to go to Kung Fu class today for the first time in months, but I felt kind of weird. I was kind of in a shitty mood. I was pretty pissed off about stuff because I've been kind of just thinking things over about stuff in my life and trying to, and honestly, it's partly related to the manifestation stuff, because there's a few things I've been trying to manifest, and then I got some signs of it working, believe it or not. And I'm not going to say what it is. It's not that crazy. Okay. So, I got some signs of it working. Then I was like, got impatient and frustrated about it not coming right away and all this stuff. And just like, oh shit, does this really work? Oh my God. And then the virus stuff of reading these articles. And I talked to my mom about the fucking virus, and she's freaked out. She lives in Texas now, all this stuff. So I'm just like, fuck, you know, it's all fucked up, and just felt like I didn't accomplish enough today on one of my days off. Of course, I just did 5 fucking videos, so I guess I'm going. So, yeah, I felt really frustrated. So I didn't go to Kung Fu class for the first time since February. But they were going to make me wear a mask other than doing the punches and kicks. So I was like, oh, God. I just don't want to deal with this right now, this fucking mask shit. And it's not like I don't want to wear a mask places. It just was like, oh man, there's all these rules and regulations. You know, I just got really pissed. So I was not pissed at Kung Fu or the, you know, Shifu or anything like that. I was just pissed about the whole thing, just everything in life. So I went for one of my infamous rides where I just drive around and talk to myself for hours and hours about what the certain thing I'm manifesting too, a little bit. But I resolved it. I watched a Jimmy Dore video today that I felt really a lot better, kind of got some of my aggression out. But you can reference that in a previous video. So, but anyways, that's it. That's me blabbing. I'm going to succeed in life. I'll tell you. You know, like I told that when I got fired once to a HR person at one of my old jobs. I got fired. I was like, I'm going to succeed in life. It's like, good luck with the economy being this bad. You can guess when that was. It was like 2009. But it was the happiest day of my life when I got on unemployment back then. It was like fucking, it was surreal. But, I mean, if I got fired now, I'd be pretty pissed. But I don't want to get fired. I want to be self-employed and get the fuck out of that bullshit, because it's hell. And right now it's hell. I mean, if it gets better, you know, I'd consider staying, but from what I was doing before, because I had a, what's it called? You know, went up in the company a little bit, and then, you know, you're supposed to do this job where you talk to escalated calls and all this stuff. But then they took that away from us because it's so busy because of the virus stuff. Or they're not telling us exactly what's going on, because they said there's so many calls coming in, so we have to handle the regular calls now. And it's like that job went away. My old job went away, even though I'm getting paid the same rate, which is like, I'm lucky, but it's still bullshit. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Even though I'm working at home, you know, if that was always my dream. I had a vision that I would be right here working at home at this age, at this time frame. It was really weird. I manifested it. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, what do you do? You predict things or you manifest things? There's a question mark, right? So yeah, I want to get my physical stuff together, because God damn it, I want to get my immune system working, lose more weight, get the dating shit back on track. You know, people, you know, the other day, Ricky Rackman, you know, the Ricky Rackman, Reverend Ricky Rackman, he's a reverend, by the way, because that's what his Twitter. He got shamed from some woman that said he shouldn't be traveling during the virus and he's being irresponsible for traveling with his girlfriend or whatever. It's like I'm gonna be seen as irresponsible for dating during the virus or walking around downtown or whatever the fuck. You know, people are gonna think that they can fucking live in their bubble. You know, it's such bullshit. I mean, I'll take precautions, but I'm not going to live in a fucking bubble for 10 years before there's a vaccine. It's like, what are you going to do? Just not live your life? I mean, I'm not getting any younger, you know. I do want to get married and have children in the next 3 to 5 years. Honestly, that's my goal. I mean, I got to, you know, do a couple more things to sow those wild oats, but, you know. Anyways, I have a million projects. Maybe I'll even go back to my comic book project, too, that I was working on. Before this fucking virus thing hit, I was doing open mic comedy. And I'd done it like 2 or 3 times at this comedy club, and that just fucking went down after that because everything that was going on just pissed me off. Everything was going so well. But it'll get back. You know, I think we'll go back to normal, not new normal. This is what I gotta say about new normal. That's what I gotta say about new normal and Orwellian fucking bullshit terms that the media uses. They can fucking die. I don't give a fuck. So, the media can fuck right off. The legacy media, as a certain YouTuber calls it that I've been watching. Is Matt going all right now? Oh my god, such an edgelord. He's even wearing Nazi symbols. It's just a fucking Ensiferum shirt. They're a well-known metal band that probably plays like main stage on Wacken. Like people, like diehard metalheads, probably think they're the fucking like pop metal, and they listen to their fucking necro, like retro thrash black metal bands that are only on tape. They probably think Ensiferum's like Century Media, fucking huge commercial pop metal, like the basically winger of today. You know, that some of these people metal elitists. So whatever. Anyway, that's it. That's me blabbing for almost 20 minutes. And I'll be uploading these videos and be doing a fuckload more because this program rules. It's great.